Hi and welcome to our page. This is Work Progress Change. I'm Karen.
I'm Jimmy.
And welcome.
So this is just basically an introduction to tell you a little bit about us and the site and the direction that we want to take it in and things like that. So a little bit about me firstly. I am 35. I have been in a relationship for the last 7 years. My partner's name is Scott. I work in customer service for travel, for a travel company. Basically, my journey began about, how long ago did we meet now? Has it been
Oh, goodness.
10, 11,
Oh.
12 years? It's been a long, about 10 years, bit over 10 years. Karen and I met at a job that we both...
Another travel company?
Travel company that we worked in, yeah.
Major airline for Australia?
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, we pretty much, hit it off, I think, straight away, didn't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
And, been pretty much inseparable ever since. We've been on a weight loss and fitness journey pretty much the whole time that we've been together. For me, personally, my turning point for me was my heaviest weight. I peaked at 159 kilos, and that for me was when, that would have been around the same time that I actually met Karen, and that's where...
I don't remember you being, like, you know, when you say 157, it's like you've got a picture of how that would look, and I don't remember you being...
that big.
Don't remember being that big,
yeah.
But, you know, we will talk in other videos about scales, but anywho.
Yeah. And, but yeah, that was definitely the turning point for me, and, you know, over the last 10 years or so, I've had some incredibly highs in progress and some really deep lows with it as well. So, I mean, it just comes with the journey, I personally think. I think now, from where we're at now, and which has led us into creating this site, I'm definitely in a better headspace than I've ever been before. I think I've got my head around what I need to do.
Where you want to go.
Yeah.
Having that goal of, okay, life is heading this way, and... is that the life that I really want to lead, and is that the life that I'm worth to have?
Yeah.
So I know that's the question that I've posed myself, is where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
And
I think our philosophy's definitely been that we want to be the best version of ourselves that we can be, isn't it really?
Life betterment.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, and I'm sure Karen will agree with me, I think the journey's definitely easier when you've got someone by your side who's on the same page, who knows exactly where you're coming from. You know, we've walked separate paths, but they're so identical in the same time as well. So I think, you know, if you're going to undertake any kind of journey like this and discovering who you are and trying to, not even so much about losing weight, but just the whole thing in general, if you've got, you know, whether it be your best friend or your partner or just someone on your side that you can share that journey with, it makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's pretty much kind of where I've come from and how I've got to the point that where I'm at now. And I'll hand you over to Karen. She can tell you a little bit about her journey.
About me.
Yeah.
I'm 36. I'll turn 37 in about 3 weeks' time. And I am happily married with the love of my life. We have 2 children together. Who keep me on my toes. I too work in a call centre, but for emergency services. I've pretty much, the journey that I'm on now, I'm in the travelling stage. I'm in the journey page. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and I don't think Jamie and I will ever be where, you know, we're never going to get to a stage of life just like saying, I'm content right now, on this day, with everything being finances, health, fitness, job, happiness.
I'd say I'm about, I don't know about you, I'd say I'm probably about, I don't think, like Karen said, I don't think there's ever an end point. I think when we get to that,
never going to be an end point.
When we get to that phase in our journey where we are happier with where we're at, I think there's always going to be areas where you're going to try and not, I don't want to say
improve.
Make better, but improve. But I think for me,
or add on from.
Yeah, right now I'd probably say I'm at that halfway point.
Yep.
Even, I mean, you know, I've lost so far 54 kilos, and, you know, so people go, oh my god, that is amazing, and
Yes.
I am very proud of that. But I am only still at that halfway mark.
But you don't have another 54
No,
kilos
but
to
I mean in
lose.
terms of I've got about another 15 or so kilos to go, and then I want to focus on just the whole fitness side of thing and the healthy eating, and so I mean in the whole
scheme of things.
Yeah, I think I kind of consider myself at about halfway.
And we're working our way through what we think is best for us. And, when things come out, we test them, we try them, and we see what works for us and what doesn't. And, we got to a point where we were saying, like we mentioned before, there comes a point where you have to stop and you have to look around and you say, especially for me, there was one thing where it was, my financial situation wasn't the best. And I was like, okay, I need to stop and I need to focus on this. And then that made me look at everything else in my life. And I was like, okay, what do I need to do to improve on all these areas? And that was, get a better job. But doesn't mean that I have to spend 40 or 80 hours at that job. It means trying to get that balance. And that's what I've been
That life balance.
striving for. And
definitely.
I think that's the biggest part is, we're human. We stumble. We fall back into old habits.
Definitely.
I'm desperately trying to make new habits, but it's...
Yeah, we're far from perfect, but the approach I think that we're trying to take with it is like Karen made a really good point the other day, saying, you see people on a journey or a fitness journey or weight loss, and you see this, what they were before, and then you see this end result. And how this all developed was Karen mentioned, like, well, you don't see anything of the in-between, like the journey part in between. And that's why we thought, well, hang on, we've kind of got something here that I think a lot of people are going to be able to relate to, and
we'd love to hear your stories and what's been working for you. And I'm using this blog as an accountability blog, like Jamie touched on. Then he's got his focus goal thing for where he gets to with his health and fitness. I've got my goal too, and I have set myself 9 months to achieve that. So I'm using this as my accountability, and we'll touch on what this blog is actually going to entail in another video, but we just wanted to introduce ourselves and say we are human, we do have feelings. We will vent, we will talk about things, you'll see us giggling.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's taken us about 20 times to try and shoot this video, but...
At 10:30. But that's the thing, I mean, we're going to talk about things that, there's going to be really good highs, there's going to be really good lows, and I think it's important to cover it all along the way, because it's all...
Life is never 100% peachy, and if it is, then I want what you're having, because I would love to be peachy happy all the time.
Absolutely.
And
but we definitely want to create a positive environment too, so we're very mindful of what we want to put out there. And the reason I say that is especially with the videos that we're going to post, because you will be able to see them on the site, you'll be able to see them on our YouTube channel as well, but we're going to monitor all the comments that people can leave and things like that. And it's not to censor the things that we don't, that we don't want people to say, but...
we do have the power to surround ourselves with positivity and support. Yeah. And that's what
it's all about.
That's it. There's enough negativity out in the world. Yeah. And if people want to be negative, then... It's not going
to have any place in what we're trying to promote or what we're trying to share or anything like that.
So likewise, if you need support, then contact us and we'll back you 100% on your journey, be it whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about health or fitness. It's if you want happiness in your workplace, or if you want, finances, or, just trying to find that balance, or anything.
Time management.
Time management.
Yeah. Getting your house
Become
in order.
the master of time management.
Absolutely.
Jamie's the cleaning freak. I'm the master of time management. That's a juggling.
Absolutely.
So,
but you can find predominantly we'll have most of our stuff on the website. You'll be able to click on the links at the top of the page and access our other areas and things like that as well. So, yeah.
But we want this to be an accountability blog. We're going to ask you questions that will hopefully improve your life. it'll definitely improve ours.
Yep. It's all a learning thing. We're going to learn from you guys. Hopefully you learn something from us. So
Absolutely.
yeah, it's all about the journey. So stick with us. It's going to be a good, fun ride. So
It will be. Enjoy our next video, which is what will be on our site.
Coming up next. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.